At the age of 40, as an entrepreneur for most of my life, I came to a place where I didn't know if I wanted to do what I was doing. I felt uncomfortable knowing that I have to do what I was doing to earn a living for the next 30 to 40 years and was wondering if that was the Lord's true calling on my life. I started looking for a place where I could learn more about myself, my skills, my talents, and my true calling, but also a place where I could learn how to raise my young teenagers to make better choices than myself, to choose different subjects, to maybe go and do different things in the world. And this year, Jaco and myself were honored to be part of the Xpand training course. Xpand as a company is based in Johannesburg, but throughout the world, even in Europe, and we were honored to be part of this very dynamic group of people. Xpand focuses more on your natural abilities, your natural skills, talents, where you come from, what your parents and grandparents enjoy doing, what kind of environment you enjoy working in, and through this, a whole package is then put together in different career choices. We then set up certain plans for the next year, 3 years, 5 years of mentoring and walking with these different amazing students and see how they develop with the Lord's help. If you feel the need to also, like I did, find yourself and your true calling in the Lord, please make contact with Jaco. He would be more than honored to mentor you through this program. Jaco can be emailed on jaco@allaboutfamily.co.za. Be blessed. I would like to introduce the young man in the group to you, Phenyo. Phenyo has always been a bubbly young man, and it was an honor for Jaco and myself to see how he developed this year into a certain plan he has for his life from the year 2021. Phenyo would love to go into journalism, and we are excited to see all the stories that he will be telling and writing us in the years to come. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, hi! My name is Phenyo. I am 20 years old and I am in Abundant Life 2020. This year we had a privilege to do an Xpand Power Check course. And it was very wonderful because I actually had to discover where I stand, where I'm from, and where do I want to go in life. I actually discovered something that, my bravery skills or my bravery and my music of art, music is a language that any human being can understand. I actually inherited these things from my parents. And it's something very wonderful to think that actually I could inherit from my parents, from my dad, actually, him working as a brave person and focusing also in the art of music. I also learned about the disc profile, which basically mentioned that I am mostly assertive and, influential, interactive. Basically, that taught me a lot to say I can interact with people very easily. That's one of my personality traits. And one of the things, speaking about personality traits, I learned interesting skills, personality traits, and motivating environment about myself. I learned certain skills that I have an excellent skill in basically communication, acting and entertaining. Oh, that's one of my best fields and stuff like that. And teaching and working with things that are electronic based, like working with systems like computers and stuff like that. I love working with them. Those are one of my skills. I have special skills, and I'm highly skilled in this level. I realized that I actually need to upgrade on one skill. One skill that I need to work on most is researching. I'm praying that the Lord might help me to really boost my researching skills up. That in the end, I might be well. And one of my personality traits is, especially as I mentioned before, is that it's bravery. That I am very brave. I'm not very shy. I'm very confident, number two. And I'm very flexible. Like any situation, put me in any situation, I will adapt to whatsoever situation you put me in. And the last but not least, enthusiastic. I am filled with enthusiasm in my heart to say I am willing to do anything. Put me in any place and I will be willing to be in service. And speaking of personality traits, one of the things that I really need to upgrade and work on is actually the personality trait of being creative and impulsive. Working in a creative way, as in working in a pretty smart way to say this is the plan, I'm going to follow the plan, and not make haphazard decisions and stuff like that. And I realized one thing about myself, that I actually work best in a place where it's mainly where resources are available. If resources are available, I work best, and I perform my best to my best of my capability. And it's in a place that I can have fun at. I love having fun, and it's very amazing. So if I can have fun where I work, it's super A+ for me. And I'm also people orientated, and I love working in a setting where there's people around and we can basically communicate and stuff like that. I need to work on one thing, on motivating environment, working in clear boundaries and not being controlled. I realize, hey, this one is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a punch to my face to say, wherever I'll be working, I'm going to be controlled, obviously. There's going to be a controller. So I need to really work on these skills and stuff like that. And one of the things that I really understand is this, that me as a person, I'm actually, what I stand for is very simple. That I stand for something that is greater than I am. I actually want to stand for something like making an impact across the world and bringing about a change. In terms of what? Motivation. Especially motivating the young people. I love equipping people with knowledge. Equipping them with a filter of wisdom. The filter of wisdom is what? Is knowledge. By knowledge, people can understand what they want to do in life and how to live life in a better way and bring about a change and making an impact in other people's lives. And being a blessing is what I stand for, basically. I want to bring about happiness in other people. I don't want to come in and then when I come in, people are like, oh, that's Phenyo again. He just walked in. I want to bring people happiness, I don't like being the person who, carries everything is sad about him and stuff like that. I love bringing happiness onto other people. Learning about these things, I feel like, God is incliningly calling me to a very certain career path. A career path of working with people, basically. Like, for instance, being a journalist, a news presenter, or a talk show host. Like, it's basically going to be working with people. It's stuff that I'm good at. Being on the spotlight is also my motivating environment. I can actually interact. As you can see me right now. It's very simple for me. I'm not actually shy. It's one of the fields that I want to work at. And, also working as a teacher or a motivator in correlation to law and stuff like that. Bringing about a change in other people's lives. Oh, one of the things is I actually wanted in life to work as a public relations officer to, be the one who advertises new projects and stuff like that. For instance, if there's a new model of technology that's going to be released, I'm the one who presents it forward to the people. I'm the one who presents new cars that are going to be... I would really love to work in that field. And work also in the field of journalism. That's one of the things that I love doing. Seeing that God actually is calling me to this certain field and career path. What I'm actually asking from you is this. That I need support from you. Not only physical or mental, but you can also help me through intelligence, information, If you have any information on these things that I've mentioned, as you have heard, I'm good with these skills and I'm better working in this environment. If you have any information on what I've just mentioned, please contact with me and please make contact with me so that I can, gather up myself and that I am willing to go for service. And also you can support me financially. If you can support me, please, I'm asking for your support. If the Lord is really speaking to your heart to say, you know what, I actually want to support this young man, do not hesitate. Come and support me. Make contact with me, and then we will continue on forth with my journey. I pray that the Lord might speak to your heart, that you might continue on being part of my journey. As I am walking close and as I am growing, as you can see, I'm a pretty young man. I'm still growing and stuff like that. As I am growing, I pray that the Lord might enrich you with knowledge and that you might also equip me. Because of everyone is equipping me with knowledge. I take people as, I'm gaining from them and as also they are gaining from me. I pray that this might be our mutual benefit. It might come to our mutual benefit, that you benefit as long as also I benefit. That in the end, God's name might be glorified. If you have any information, please kindly contact me and then we will take on the journey from there. This is what I learned from Xpand. Thank you very much. My name is Phenyo and I am in Abundant Life 2020. God bless you all. Amen.